You're welcome back. So the average person actually struggles with eating right all the time. And not just eating right, but eating the right things at the right time too. With busy schedules and getting home too late, still having dinner, it can be almost impossible for the average person. Dr. Billy is our in-house wellness expert. He is here this morning to talk about the negative effects of late night eating and snacking. Welcome, Dr. Billy.
Thank you very much, Titi.
Looking dapper.
Thank you.
I'm so used to seeing you in workout, clothes. It's interesting to see you like this.
Thanks.
All right, so this is a big deal.
Yes.
Snacking, eating late at night. Maybe
right.
Third Mainland traffic was gangster.
Yeah.
And I get home and all I can think of is pounded yam. So why is it that late night eating is considered so bad?
Well, basically, you know that energy is actually the currency of life and existence. And we get our energy from the food we eat, basically. But you know, our bodies are wired in such a way that they obey what is called a circadian rhythm. So a circadian rhythm is a fixed natural process that happens every 24 hours. Okay, so breaking of the day, the setting of the sun and all of that in cycles like that. So that's a circadian rhythm. And so our bodies are wired naturally to respond to daylight. Do you understand? And then, you know, when you're waking up for action, your body is primed up for action. So that is when your body begins to need calories, the food for energy. You understand? So all of the hormones that have to break down that food and translate it into the energy that the body uses for action begin to rise with the day. Do you understand? So
let me break this down.
Yeah.
As the sun rises, my hormones start working towards using the energy that I've stored for my food.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You understand? So, so that's what happens. So that is already a fixed matter. You understand? So now towards the daytime, as the sun is also setting, your energy requirements are also meant to be going down as well, reducing. Yes. And that's why, you know, at night, you've heard about something called intermittent fasting. Do you understand? Yes. Basically, at night, we are actually meant to be fasting for that 8-hour window when you are asleep, so that your body can repair itself, can get rid of all the waste products generated from the food you ate during the daytime and all the energy you've used up to work and all of that. You know, so, and that's why when in the morning, you have to break your fast. Do you understand? To get ready for another cycle of activity. Do you understand? So when you now invert the process, you understand? Because your energy requirements are rising like this and dipping like this. And then when you get to the day when you're supposed to be doing like this, you're doing like this. You're signaling the body to get back into action. And so what you get is that the hormones, the stress hormone cortisol, which causes your body to, it's the stress response. You understand? When you're stressed out, you know, that's the hormone that comes into play. You understand? So it causes your body to store fat. And then insulin, you understand, is the vehicle, or rather the transporter for the glucose that gets into the machinery of your cells to generate your energy. You understand? So when they are supposed to be going down during the nighttime, they are climbing. So
which is probably why a lot of people can't sleep so well. All right. So now I want to take us away from all those big scientific words. Snacks. People have, you know, different references, ideas about snacks. So some people feel snacks are just pastries. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Well, yes and no. You understand? Snacks can be anything you want them to be. You know, pastries can fall under that classification of snacks. Yes.
So snacking at night, it feels like I'm not really eating that much now. It's just something small now. Dr. Billy, why shouldn't I be snacking at night?
Well, there's a caveat there if you snack on the right things. So like I said, your energy requirements are reducing during the nighttime. You understand? So you're not meant to be snacking on things that are high on carbohydrates, because carbohydrates have a high energy load. You understand? So if you snack on things like veggies that are complex, they have fiber, you understand? They don't require too much work for the body to break them down, or things like protein, or things like fatty stuff like nuts and all of that, you know, that keep you full so that all those hunger pangs don't harass you through the night. You understand? That's better.
All right. So now you said fatty stuff. Please let's clarify what you mean by fatty foods here.
Clean fats.
Clean
Do you understand?
fats,
So, for
such
instance,
as-
if you have a veggie salad and you garnish it with olive oil,
Okay.
you understand? That's clean for you.
Okay.
You understand? So, if you do maybe like cashews and almonds and even G-nuts, you understand? Just a handful of them, and any kind of healthy nuts, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you do something like a yogurt,
Yeah.
unsweetened yogurt and all of those things like that, they're a bit fatty. If you do like a cheese,
Okay.
you know, that kind of thing.
So those are healthy.
Those are healthy,
fats.
yeah. Those
So
are
the
healthier
unhealthy
fats.
ones, can we make reference to the unhealthy fats?
The unhealthy fats are basically highly processed fats. So
Okay.
the thing you call the vegetable oil,
Okay.
that golden yellow thing that
Yes.
you buy in the market, in the
Yeah.
supermarket, and all of those things are not so good for you.
Okay.
Canola oil and all of that stuff.
Canola is not really the best oil.
It's not good at all.
All right,
yeah,
then.
it's very inflammatory to the system.
Okay, so I know palm oil has been noted to be very high in calories as well.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine because of its reddish color. That means it has a lot of antioxidants. It has a lot of vitamins that are beneficial. So you need to eat it at a good quantity.
Okay.
Don't overdo palm oil.
Okay.
Yes.
So the palm oil is not really something for night either.
No,
is
it's
it?
not. It's
okay.
not.
So
Yeah.
daytime maybe.
Daytime.
All right.
Lunch
so now,
more like.
This is a big issue.
Yes.
People want to find something healthy to eat at night. Can we give them some options?
Well, like I said, you can do a salad, a veggie salad.
Okay.
You understand? With lots of protein, maybe sliced boiled eggs.
Okay.
You understand? Maybe sardines.
Okay.
You know, that sort of thing. You can do nuts.
Okay.
You understand? Healthy nuts, cashews, almonds, pistachios, any of the healthy nuts.
What about cereals?
Cereals are a no-no.
They're
Because
no-no,
cereals,
okay.
yes, cereals, first of all, are carbohydrates. They are highly processed. They're going to shoot your blood glucose up like that, and your insulin will go up like that as well, and then you're going to store it as fat, and then it's going to mess up the whole system.
All over again.
All over again.
Okay,
yeah.
all right then. So I guess we found out the reason why you're not sleeping so well.
Exactly.
You've been eating too heavy at night, and you've not been resting your body. Because
Allowing your body to rest and recuperate through the night. Yes.
All right then.
Yes.
So we have loads to talk about. But
Exactly.
while we're gisting right here on the couch, Mike and Harry are ready to give us some interesting entertainment news.
Okay, all right, welcome. Now this is the best part of the show without any form of argument at all because we've got Harry in the house. Good to have you.
Hi, how's it going?
Well, I'm good, I'm cool. And you?
I'm fine.
All right.
Kind of cold
Okay.
though, but I'm okay.
Kind of cool. Why, what's wrong?
I'm cold.
What's wrong? You want to tell us? You want to tell us?
No, don't
Okay,
worry.
you don't want to. All right, so what do we have today?
We're starting off with Tonto DK. Now, Tonto DK shared a picture on Instagram with flies in her son's room. She is publicly attacking all weapons fashion against her son. Now, she posted a video of the flies in her son, that's King Andrew's room, and she says that it's a plague that has been sent from, you know, her son's father's family. Yeah, so basically she put up the post and she said a prayer for her son.
For her son.
In the post, every enemy fashioned against my family, from my father's house, from my, you know, she really went into a prayer mode as regards that.
Okay, first of all, we can't show that post because it's quite disgusting.
Yes.
One. But then number two, you know she can be a drama queen.
Well, but it is scary when
scary.
when you go to your son's room and see that amount of flies.
First of all,
yes.
How are you sure it's her son's room? Second of all, it could have been an insecticide or something. I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Right? But then I think that, you know, she knows how to take stuff very far and all of that. And then, you know, if it is really an attack like that, bringing it out, do you think it will help the cause or something? I don't know.
I think it's a way of just saying that, oh, this is what's going on in the house of my family. They're attacking my child.
My child,
spiritually. Everybody come out here. I'm under attack. So basically, that's what she's trying to say.
Okay, all right. So, what do we have next?
We're moving on to the Made in America concert.
That was big.
Yes, it's a big
That was
concert.
big.
Tiwa Savage it was Jay-Z's annual concert, by the way.
Yeah.
Tiwa Savage performed alongside Wizkid and Malik Berry with YC. It was a pretty interesting mix of performers that performed on the Made in America stage.
Yeah.
Also that was the weekend that Jay-Z got people to sing "Happy Birthday" to Beyonce. Yeah, so that's pretty dope.
Okay, but then,
Yes.
how much does this concert? How much does it help African artists when it comes to exposure?
It does a whole lot. I mean, it's a festival. It's a music festival.
Yeah.
A new audience is there. You're performing to a new audience. They're going to enjoy your music. They're going to judge you based on how good you can perform. Not how much a PR guy is working.
He's working, exactly.
They're going to judge you for what you're made of. So it's a really big event, and kudos to all the Nigerian acts that performed at the Made in America Festival.
Okay, so up next? What do we
have? Moving on to Lil Wayne now. According to reports, the Young Money boss was found in his hotel room on Sunday after suffering from another seizure. Now, this is not the first time it's happening to Lil Wayne.
This is not the first time?
Yes, it's not the first time happening to him. He has epilepsy, so it's kind of like a thing, you know, and the most prominent one before this one happened in 2013. But it's a very sad issue. He's been hospitalized. Statement came out that he's doing okay.
That he's doing okay?
Yes, he's doing fine.
That's good. We're thankful for that.
Yes.
That he's doing quite well.
Yes, we're good for that one.
All right, but then is it possible that maybe drugs or something could have been a factor and all of that?
I don't think so. There are other reasons why people suffer seizures, especially people that are epileptic. So I don't think drug is the issue.
Is the issue.
I also do not know if he is a drug user, so I can't really comment on that.
All right.
But yeah, that's I think that there are other reasons why it happens to people.
Okay.
Suffer seizures. So I guess that's one of the.
All right. Can we just rush up and take one final story?
Yes, one final story. MI now. MI Pulse NG wrote an open letter to MI about Chocolate City. About Chocolate City Records, they about the decline of the rappers' music, as well as why so many of the artists on the label have left.
Okay.
And MI did a thread on Twitter. And called out the author of the article, called out everybody, and said that you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that to me. Basically, you don't get to do that. But the question I always have for entertainers when they do this is why are you not letting the journalists do their job? Why, if they are meant to critique you, they're meant to ask questions. Why is X, Y, Z not happening? Why are all the artists on your label not doing well compared to other labels in Nigeria? And why is what exactly is going on? So they have a right to ask questions, and you have a right to answer. See, and not always attack.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you think they're not doing as well as they're expected to? Chocolate City.
I feel like MI is currently working on. He's the president of the label, so for him, the label is his priority, not necessarily his career. So I feel like he's trying to build and trying to create a roster of artists that are strong enough to handle it on their own. We've seen Coca do extremely well. We've seen Dice Ills is getting momentum. So a couple of his artists are climbing the ladder. So let's see how well that works out.
All right, thank you very much, Harry.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Okay, that's it. It's still, of course, Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Ashionye is a multi-talented professional with a wealth of experience in music, broadcasting, television, and film in the Nigerian entertainment industry, spanning over 18 years.
She caught our attention in the early 2000s when she was an active singer, dancer in a girl group called Emeti. She moved on to, of course, after that, she split and she went into a solo career where she delved into acting.
So she also had a little stint in the beauty world, daring to be the first Nigerian entertainer with her own perfume line. I can still remember it was called Romance by Ashionye. Wow, I think I still have a empty bottle somewhere.
All right, and she just premiered a movie titled Everything in Between. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you.
Thank you for waking up early.
Oh, yes.
What time did you wake up this morning?
5, and I'm still sleeping right now.
Really?
No, you can't be sleeping. Or you should have woken up.
You came here to wake up the nation.
No, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
But she does look like a ray of sunshine. Look at all the colors on her house.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, back in the day, I remember that afro. Who remembers that afro? Really?
I remember that afro.
Yeah, so you want to sing a song? Dance for me, baby. Dance for me. Oh, my goodness.
She can still sing. She still has it.
Hey.
Are you going back to the studio soon?
I actually have recorded 4 songs. But I've been doing a lot of film production, series production. Everything in between is actually a series on YouTube at the moment. So that's taken a lot of my time. But I do want to go back to music. Music is like my first love in the art world.
Because it's the first thing. That's what we knew you for at the beginning.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking now, you look too hot to be a mom of two.
Thank you.
You know, she's all slim, looking all good.
She doesn't eat
talking.
late night snacks,
No, I don't eat.
which Dr. Billy just talked about.
Really?
Yes, I don't eat late night
Is that the
snacks.
secret?
I exercise. I exercise.
Okay.
I don't eat late. I portion my food.
Amazing.
A lot more
Amazing.
veggies and white meat, chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking about the fact that you're part of a really big TV project now. There must be some challenges. Now we're making everything seem all rosy, but really, what are the real things that you've had to go through to bring this to life?
Oh Lord. Like every other filmmaker in Nigeria, it's funding.
Okay.
Starting with, and of course we have the usual power situation.
Okay.
And there's also locations. I've been fortunate to work with amazing crew and casts with all my projects. So that's been easy, but the typical thing is usually funding. I'm an independent filmmaker, so it's not easy going around and sourcing for that. And of course location and like I said, power shortage.
So I'm wondering who's in this new series? Who else is in there?
It features myself, Ayolola. Zara Udofia Ejo, Daniel Effiong, Derile Edu.
Really?
Yes, Derile like you've never seen him before. Like he's not your usual Derile in this. There's Linda Osifo, Buchi Franklin, who else? Omotubi Song and a host of others. Kunle Koka.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Paul Adams. Mandy, the comedian.
Wow.
She plays my mother in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm going to be checking that one out.
Please
Yeah,
do.
it's something that, you know, it's something to look forward to.
Yes.
So is it something, does it tend towards comedy, or is it everything in between?
It's everything in between, like the title says. Basically, we address a lot of issues, a lot of things that we face day to day as human beings, from issues of sexuality to equality to pressure to get married, love, a lot of drama in the drama series. So yes, we have a lot of mix in there. So yes.
So I read an interview a few years ago where you said that you don't kiss in movies, and got a lot of responses, and everybody's like, who does she think she is? If so-and-so is kissing and so-and-so is kissing, how come she doesn't?
It's if so-and-so is kissing is their choice, but yes, I would say I became paranoid in a good way when I became a mother. I was all about being very sanitary and sanitize your hand, wash your hand. It was more like, you know, my husband called me paranoid. And I felt doing that while my kids were also,
watching.
Not watching. It was more like I was do that on set, and then I'll take the same mouth to go and kiss my kids, who actually kiss me smack on the lips. And I didn't feel safe that way, so to speak. And I would say it's more of a choice. It was more of a choice for me. But my kids are grown. My son is 7. My daughter is 2.
All right.
They understand my job. My son knows kissing is part of the job. Same for my husband and my daughter. He says it's all acting. Come on now, it's acting. Yes,
All right,
so yes, we have to do our jobs. I guess.
All right then.
So there's been an evolution.
Call it an evolution, so to speak.
I think there's a short clip of something you worked on recently.
Oh wow.
I think we'll take that clip right now.
Okay.
Joe always blamed it on work. Something inside of me told me he was having an affair. One day, I went through his phone and discovered some text messages that told me all I needed to know. You see, it wasn't just one affair. There were numerous girls in the picture. I confronted him.
Oh dear me.
Action film.
Dramatic.
So that was 4 years ago.
That was released 4 years ago, shot 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, Journey to Self. That was my first ever production. I produced, I wrote, and I featured in it alongside amazing talents as you saw.
Now, I don't know how you do that, because there are very few of you that actually do writing, production, and writing, producing, and also
I also
acting.
direct now. I've directed myself on a project.
Did you have to go for some sort of training for that?
I would say I haven't been to film school, but I majored in mass communication. You know, so we did the whole practicals and theories, and yes, I can man a camera, and I can put lights up. Yes, so I'm not afraid to get dirty. So we did all of that. So that, I guess that helped me. So getting in this was pretty easy for me. Yeah.
So I was gonna find out, because we're talking about writing.
Yes.
So conceptualizing, you know, and then building the characters and all of that. How do you go from the, in quotes, hustle and bustle of acting and producing, and then going back to sit down and capturing all your thoughts and then sitting down to write? Because I know it's time consuming.
It is.
And you have to, you know, move away from everyone. So how do you do that?
I lock myself up in my bedroom when the kids are away. Yes, no distractions. I lock myself top floor of my house and I write. I just basically, my scripts are more of what we experience day to day. You have to create something that people can relate to. Can the man on the street who jumps the downfall bus relate to this story? Can the man who sits in his Range Rover relate to the story? So I'm more of a screenwriter who gets into her screenwriting self and, you know, touch on stories that affect us as a society and as a people. Yeah.
All right. So I'm wondering, I know you had some broadcasting roots.
Yes.
You were on the radio for a while.
Yes.
I'm wondering, which aspect of your past life would you go back to now? Because I know this.
Apart from music.
Well, yeah, but there was music. You're already going back to music. But would you ever go back to broadcasting, for instance?
Yes, if there's an opportunity for that,
really?
I would go back to broadcasting. Yes.
Seriously?
I love the radio. I love art, basically. I love to act. I love the radio. The radio is more like connecting to people.
Yeah.
I remember a show that I did back then. I had people calling me, and suddenly I became an agony aunt, listening to people's problems and sharing experiences and what have you. It'll be nice to go back to radio or even television.
One of these days.
One of these days.
We miss you on radio. We do.
Aww,
we do.
Thank you.
I remember
miss
that
you
voice
too.
No, but you know the weird thing? I have a feeling you were one of the people that actually, you know, gingered me to go into radio back in the day. Because I was like, I assume you can do it. I can do it too. You know, and you were doing so many different things at that time. But I think we need to move to the kitchen now because I can smell the cake.
Yes.
The
it
cake
looks yummy, delicious.
I can already smell it. Let's go there.
Can we like walk like zombies now?
Yeah, towards the cake. Give me the cake. Give me the cake.
Tolu has made it happen.
Oh, yes?
Hi, this looks great.
All right, take a seat, please.
Okay, fabulous.
All right, so Tolu, you need to break it down for us and tell us what exactly you've had to do to put this together.
She looks very serious and busy.
Oh, wow. This looks gangster. Oh, dear me.
Still very...
I'll show you. What did you
Let me just get
do? Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Like it's piping hot.
You need to turn this to the camera so that they can see, you know, what it looks like on the inside. Let's see if we can get a shot of it right there. Let's see. I'm not sure if we can get it. So take us through the process one more time.
Basically, this is my moist chocolate cake.
All right.
It's filled up with cream sauce.
Okay.
So I'll just take you through the ingredients for the chocolate cake, which is cocoa powder, milk, flour, sugar. I use brown sugar instead of white sugar, but you can use white sugar.
Okay.
And oil instead of butter. And yeah, baking soda and baking powder. Basically, that's
So the oil is to make it moist.
Yes.
Oh, fabulous.
Okay.
So that's something.
All right.
Then the cream glazing is butter, milk. I put a bit of brown sugar as well, honey, and flour to thicken it together. So I did that over the heat, which now brought it together. Then I just garnished it with cinnamon powder and some biscuits.
All right, so I can't tell you.
All I want to do is just taste it.
As it is absolutely scrumptious. And
like all the stories she's saying.
All right.
I can't find any utensils here though.
Okay.
It's a dessert cake. So
Yomi said he can't find any spoons in the kitchen. I think it's
Yummy,
an average
Yummy,
guy
you
can't
can-
find anything
can
in the
share.
kitchen, can he?
I'm just
No,
gonna
actually, you
dig.
need to
Yeah,
taste it first.
Yes,
just
please.
taste it.
Yes.
All right.
Careful.
All right. So how's that?
Yummy-licious.
Is that a word in the dictionary?
I
everyone
don't
can say.
care. It's just yummy-licious.
All right,
want
then.
some?
Well, yeah.
We have to.
Ah, okay.
We have to say thank you to all our guests for today on the show. A big thank you to Payport Food Stores for the groceries and Homely NG for the kitchen accessories. Also, big shout out to Fola's Place for styling my hair.
And thank you to all our guests for joining us, especially the lovely Ashionye.
Yes,
and Dr. Billy Usani, who was here earlier on as well.
Yeah.
We'll be here again tomorrow morning. Keep it a date with us.
Have a dynamite day, people.